We are now joined by freshman Deon Randall out of San Diego, California. The weather had been pretty temperate for a while this fall. It's turned a little colder this week. But Deon, let's talk about coming to Yale from San Diego and take me through that process and how you got here.
First I started looking at West Coast schools because I kind of wanted to stay close to home. But then once I realized, the opportunity that Yale was offering, it just outweighed so many things that I was looking for as far as staying home. And it's definitely a transition. There's a lot of differences as far as just the weather and being far from home and being far from your friends. But I think at the end, I'm definitely going to appreciate the opportunity and taking this opportunity that's available.
How much was Yale even in your awareness or in your thought before you were recruited? Was it something that ever crossed your mind?
Not necessarily. No, I wasn't really looking at Ivy League schools. I didn't really think I was going to end up at an Ivy League school. I thought I was going to end up at a big school or a D1A school, and that was kind of my focus coming out of or starting high school. And then once it got a little later in the process, I started looking at the Ivy Leagues, and I realized it's a great opportunity.
You've had a lot of opportunities on the field already, and your workload has seemed to increase each week. Why don't you tell us what that's like in terms of stuff you've got to learn and pick up as the weeks have gone on?
It's definitely a little difficult picking up the new things, and as far as like learning a whole new playbook, that was challenging at first. But it's definitely exciting learning new plays and being able to be involved as a freshman and so early. I came into camp really wanted to be one of those guys who played early on and not having to wait to his sophomore, junior, senior year to play, and I've definitely accomplished that goal. So it's been really exciting.
Do you have a favorite play that you've run or that you'd like to run?
I like the Wildcat formation. I just think it's cool because it's on TV and I get the ball immediately. But I like lining up at wide receiver. I like running the ball. So I definitely like being involved in the offense many different ways.
Explain the interaction when you are running the Wildcat as to between you and as taking over as the quarterback really for those plays, and what more that adds to what you've got to do.
It's not as difficult as it seems. I think we just have a couple plays at the Wildcat, but it's a lot of the same reads that I made in high school. I played a quarterback in high school, surprisingly, out of the spread formation, and it's a lot of the same reads as far as read option and the different type of run we have.
You got one of your buddies from high school here with you. What's that like, Wes Gavin?
It's definitely nice. Early on, it was nice already having a friend, and we travel together, and we talk a lot about the differences between high school and college. But it's definitely nice to have him. It's cool that he's starting, and it's cool that we're both getting a little experience our freshman year.
Who are some of the veterans on the team that maybe helped the transition right off the start?
Guys like Jordan Forney, he's been a great role model, and Gio and Chris Smith, they've all been helpful. And everyone's really helpful and getting the young guys to come along and learn the plays. And if you bust a route, they'll help you and tell you what the right route is. And Pat Witt has been real helpful as far as just helping us with our assignments. So I think a lot of the older guys are great role models.
Now that you're here at Yale and almost through your first semester, how's it stacked up to what you thought the expectations might be?
It's definitely challenging as far as academically and football-wise, but I think it's a challenge that I can handle, and it's been difficult at times, but I think it's going pretty well.
Must be a nice feeling to be on an offense that has so many weapons.
Yeah, it is. I never really played in an offense that had this many weapons as we have, but it's definitely fun, especially when your number gets called.
Do you like morning practices?
I like morning practices for the reason that we don't have practice in the afternoon. But we have meetings. But I definitely like it early in the morning. That way you don't have to really look forward to practicing in the afternoon or doing that sort of thing in the afternoon.
How would you say the feeling is on the team heading into these last 3 games, stretch run?
I think we're real confident. I think we're real comfortable where we're at, and I think we're real confident in each other, and I think that's where a team needs to be this late in the season.
All right, great. Well, Deon, we wish you good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, that's Deon Randall.